So we had a good start off the line, very good, and not too bad a beat out of the Solent. We always knew this boat, well, we made this boat to go downwind. In the Vendée Globe, only 7% is upwind, so we knew she was bad, but we haven't really raced upwind, so it was interesting to see. It didn't look too bad out of the Solent, but once out the Solent, we were one of the first boats to tack, and that was probably a mistake. As we tacked, we were slightly headed, and it meant we had to tack again, where the other boats carried on going and made Portland. So we lost a couple of miles there, but once past Portland, we then went into Lion Bay, tacked out by Start Point down by Dartmouth, and that wasn't too bad a section really. Went back out into the channel. We were still with a lot of the boats, and then we tacked off again, and this time we went into Start Point, and we were very, very close then to Initiatives, to Tanguy de la Motte, and very close to the boat we call French Greg's. When we tacked back out of Start Point, we had very little wind, eh?
Yeah.
Very little, and there was a bit of a drift upon there.
Park up. Yeah, tricky. Breeze was down, and then around Land's End had French Greg's still in sight, and we opted to head due north to get into a righty, which eventually came, which we reckon worked out when we met them back at the Rock, which had a little shutdown. Huge crowd out from Ireland, really appreciated. Alex was amazed how many Irish were out on a Tuesday afternoon.
It was like finishing the Vendée Globe. I'd never seen anything like it, and people out there in tiny little ribs. And the O'Briens out there in their little Mastercraft skiing thing with all their wetsuits on. Amazing.
Yeah.
And it was a great run back, eh?
Yeah. Breeze built as we thought from the Rock, and we definitely clawed a lot of miles back on all the fleet. Just chatting there with the guys, the short team reckon we were the fastest guys back from the Rock, which was really, really nice to get this boat doing its best downwind, what it's built for.
Yeah, very enjoyable part of the race, to be honest. It's not only for making miles back, but good for the soul, eh? It's a bit soul destroying, and unfortunately with a boat that's not quite got the pace as you'd like upwind in these conditions, then you do end up making tactical choices that really kind of take you out onto a limb sometimes, trying to make back some of the miles you lose. So it's kind of unfortunate, but you know, we're in the game to try and win it. You've got to try your best, and even when you take risky calls or go to the edge of the course trying to push to try and make miles back, you know, often that doesn't work out, as we found out in some occasions. But it was a great sail back. Really enjoyed it. My 10th Fastnet. How many for you was it?
Third.
Third Fastnet. Well, I appreciate that, man. That was a good race.
Thank you. Nice one, man.
Cheers, and thanks to you, Mr. Cameraman. We appreciate you too.